I call upon the college chaplain, Father Michael Wall, to read the conferring blessing.
Slucht as litter ne pól cig na hefishig. Sinean fó a dhémer magluine, I bhíne se an ahar on nan meter gach clown nav agus talav. Go dugus sé díomh as olbhachas ar lóra, go bhaig sibh neart agus cumas in bhénach trín spird. Go méid Christi bhú grí trí credibh, agus go méid sibh préomhathe agus bunathe sa gró, ar chlí go bhéidig sibh féin agus an níomh go léir, ad agus lehead, agus irda agus dainas a hiiscint. Go gurigh sibh ólas a gró Christ atóas chun tuiscine, agus go líon for sibh, den líon bhreacht umlán dé. Glór den té úd a bhéad dó I bhd níos mó dhéanamh, ná mar a díorfamis nó smuoinnig féin Tríd an cógt atá ag obair oning. Glór go raibh aige san aglas agus I gríst Isa ó glún go brach na brethe. Amen.
I am pleased to call on the President of the University of Limerick, Professor Kirsten May, to formally convene a meeting of the University for the purpose of conferring academic awards.
President, Mary Immaculate College, members of the University of Limerick Governing Authority, members of the Mary Immaculate College Governing Authority and trustees, members of the academic councils, faculty members, parents, friends, and graduates of the class of 2021. A meeting of the university is hereby convened for the purpose of conferring academic awards. Exercising the power granted to the University of Limerick by Oireachtas Éireann, I hereby confer awards of the university on the graduates of the Faculty of Education. Students are hereby conferred in absentia.
I am pleased to call on the Chairperson of the Governing Authority of Mary Immaculate College, Bishop Brendan Leahy, to make an address of welcome.
Professor Kirsten May, President, University of Limerick, Professor Eugene Wall, President of Mary Immaculate College, academic staff, other college staff members, those, of course, watching online, and most especially the graduates of 2021. It is my very great honour as Chairman of Untitled Chapter of Mary Immaculate College to welcome you to today's conferring ceremony. In a particular way, I want to welcome Professor Kirsten May, who's with us for the first time at a conferring ceremony as President of the University of Limerick. We congratulate her on that recent appointment, wish her well, and are delighted she's here with us today. Tá an áthas orm ó chrí, céad míleach fáilte chuir ribh ile go léir. Is be síalta an ócáid í seo, go háirithe dó siúd go léir ag tá ag buint gradam inniuh. Din cógádas Steve go léir. Of course, it would be wonderful if you were all here with us in Limerick. We know that. We would certainly want that. But let's really be grateful that we can have this ceremony as well through the various technical means that are linking us together. And we're grateful to all who've been involved in that. So know that you're with us and we're with you in a certainly virtual but real way. You're very much present with us here today. In congratulating you, the graduating class of 2021, naturally I want to greet your families, relations who are again today rightly proud of you, another moment in your life of an achievement, and certainly I want to greet all those who in various ways have contributed to your formation in this time of the LINC programme, all here at Mary Immaculate College, who've worked with great dedication for you. I'm mindful indeed, of course, of the contribution of those families and all who've accompanied you over the past while. But I know too we owe great debt of gratitude to the University of Limerick, the HEA, and the Department of Children Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth. Graduation Day, it's another graduation day. It's a day the Lord has made, so we do want to rejoice in it. And we also want, of course, to acknowledge that we don't take it for granted, given the past year we've had. So it's a day with gratitude to acknowledge and recognise your achievement, along with the achievement of many others. You've had, like so many, to unexpectedly adapt and change and readjust in ways that probably you wouldn't have foreseen. There were certainly discomforting challenges along the way, but you, the graduates of the Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years programme of 2021, have shown resilience, adaptability and patience. And it's been worth it. It's been worth it because what lies ahead of you now is something wonderful, the wonderful task of working to promote the inclusion of children with additional needs in early years. So enjoy the moment, this ceremony, this conferring ceremony. And in conclusion, I want to pay tribute to Professor Eugene Wall, the college's president, the senior executive, and the college's COVID-19 response group, who have worked diligently in the past year as well, in all kinds of ways. So, once again, co-orders, congratulations. It's a great day. Ber bua agus benacht.
President, the Academic Council of the University has been satisfied that the following candidates are worthy to be conferred with undergraduate awards. Therefore, I present the candidates and request you to confer the awards on them. Candidates will be called in alphabetical order of surname. Certificate in Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years. Niamh Adamson. Andrusara Allegretti, Beata Ambroshevich, Joanna Antualkak, Arta Baja, Philippa Banks, Amalia Barlian, Elaine Barr, Kira Barry, Isabel Beattie, Kim Bell, Jade Bennett, Erica Bergen, Nicola Birmingham, Rachel Birmingham, Alexandra Bilkova, Orla Blackburn, Anne Blake, Orla Blake, Sandra Bulger, Alessia Bartolini, Thrace Bulger, Aoife Boyce, Katie Bradley, Maria Bradshaw, Geraldine Brady, Laura Brady, Claire Brannan, Marion Brannigan, Esther Brennan, Laura Brennan, Laurina Brennan, Mary Ann Brennan, Rachel Brennan, Veronica Brennan, Karen Brennan Lay, Louise Burton, Shona Brett, Jean Brock, Katie Broderick, Suzanne Brown, Olive Brownrigg, Siobhan Bryan, Vanessa Buckley, Maria Burchell Deneen, Grania Burke, Margaret Burke, Nolene Burke, Christine Burnell, Jessica Bias, Anya Byrne, Barbara Byrne, Breda Byrne, Carrie Byrne, Kaylee Byrne, Lisa Byrne, Nicola Byrne, Pamela Byrne, Sharon Byrne, Mairead Callahan, Megan Callahan, Sinead Callahan, Lisa Callan, Kira Calvert, Graciela Cardoso Ciclosi, Katie Carolyn, Orla Carl, Deirdre Carter, Nicola Carty, Alice Casey, Andrea Casey, Keelan Casey, Sarah Casey, Joan Cassidy, Maria Florencia Conudo Ampudia, Anita Chambers, Amy Chandler, Lisa Clayle, Denise Clark, Jennifer Clark, Siobhan Clark, Natasha Cleary Wilson, Anya Cohen, Trace Coleman, Slobodanka Kolik, Leanne Collins, Grace Colton, Jay Connaty, Jamie Connor, Sinead Conran, Marlene Conway, Yukako Conway, Stephanie Coohill, Emma Cooper, Kelly Corbett, Tara Corcoran, Maria Corrigan, Karen Cotter, Orla Coughlin, Megan Coulthard, Hannah Cox, Sarah Crone, Leah Cronin, Lil Cronin, Orla Crowley, Laura Cullen, Natalie Cullivan, Nicole Cummins, Sonia Kern, Carmel Curry, Denise Curtis, Marion Dalton, Sinead Dalton, Maeve Daly, Dolores Darby, Siobhan Davy, Aoife Deasy, Angela Deehan, Mary Delargy, Megan Devon, Charlene Doherty, Marley Doherty, Sabrina Doherty, Lindsay Domican, Benka Donlan, Valerie Donnelly, Martina Doody, Kivia Dowling, Leslie Ann Dowling, Sarah Louise Downs, Bridget Doyle, Lucy Doyle, Susan Doyle, Alison Drummond, Christina Duggan, Mary Duggan, Clodagh Dunleavy-Smith, Carol Dunn, Deirdre Dunn, Sinead Dunn, Sinead Early O'Brien, Anne-Marie Egan, Lorraine Egan, Marlene Ellis, Una Ennis, Etna Enright, Donna Evans, Leanne Everett, Denise Fahy, Megan Fairbrother, Ellen Fairclough, Soraya Thacker Eldon, Mary Fallon, Jade Farrell, Laura April Elizabeth Farrell, Lorraine Farrell, Helen Feeney, Sharon Ferrari, Amy Finnan, Caroline Finnegan, Donna Finlay, Chantal Fitzgerald, Bridget Fitzmaurice, Shona Fitzpatrick, Anna Maria Fitzsimons, Marie Flade, Anya Floyd, Elizabeth Flynn, Jasmine Flynn, Etna Foley, Karen Foley, Lisa Foley, Megan Foley, Susan Foley, Karen Forrester, Kathleen Fryery, Cecilia Friel, Michaela Friel, Maria Furlong, Amanda Gahan, Noreen Gallivan, Surka Gannon, Anne Gowell, Katie Gagan, Adwitia Gosh, Gillian Gillespie, Vera Ivanova Gillespie Todorova, Caroline Glacken, Nicola Glasgow, Francoise Glenn, Beatriz Gomez, Andrea Gomez Elvira, Maria Nazareth Gonzalez, Pamela Gorman, Margot Grace, Shona Edel Grace, Karen Graham, Sophie Grant, Sharon Gregory, Eleno Grigorescu, Carla Grimes, Amy Groves, Shannon Guidon, Teresa Gaia, Lorraine Hackett, Zizzy Fo Hackett, Sinead Hallahan, Anya Hampton, Siobhan Hand, Niamh Hanlon, Emma Harron, Anya Harrington, Caitlin Harrington, Nzinga Harrington, Natasha Harris, Grania Hayes, Charlotte Hayward, Maggie Heaslip, Lauren Heffernan, Rebecca Heffernan, Patricia Henry, Jennifer Herbert, Alison Hickey, Jackie Hickey, Beatrice Higginson, Christine Hill, Aisling Hoey, Amy Holmes, Mary Hopkins, Noreen Horgan, Abigail Hosey, Joanne Hotchkiss, Lucia Ho, Nathania Houlihan, Gillian Hourigan, Fiona Howson, Amy Hughes, Ciara Hughes, Colleen Hurley, Jane Isdell, Bernadette Ivory, Igoma Iwaba, Raquel Janoski Hertz, Kaylee Joel, Laura Jones, Michelle Jones, Sarah Jones, Laura Jordan, Eileen Joyce, Jolene Joyner, Savita Kamarshile Laxmanarathima, Orla Kane, Malgorodza Kapustinska, Irina Karpenko, Fiona Margaret Kavanagh, Fiona Marie Kavanagh, Anita Keeley, Jacinta Carney, Sarah Carney, Nicola Kearns, Catherine Keary, Laura Keating, Jean Keeling, Denise Kelleher, Linda Keller, Anne Kelly, Anne-Marie Kelly, Catherine Kelly, Davina Kelly, Emer Kelly, Serena Kelly, Tara Kelly, Eileen Kennefick, Alice Kennedy, Anna Kennedy, Sarah Kennedy, Amy Kenny, Mary Keogh, Anne-Marie Keown, Marie Kilban, Dolores Killeen, David Thomas King, Megan King, Nicola King, Shona Kinsella, Hayley Kirby, Joanne Knowles, Sandra Lacey, Lena Langan, Irina Larjan, Michelle Lavelle, Niamh Lavelle, Megan Lawless, Leanne Lawler, Niamh Lawrence, Emma Ledbetter, Jacqueline Leahy, Moraid Leahy, Camille Lebot, Marina Levin-Shuta, Alison Lewis, Gemma Loosley, Aisling Lay, Catherine Layden, Moraid Lonergan, Marina Lonergan, Niamh Lonergan, Anne Long, Ellen Long, Emma Long, Cara Louth, Caroline Lynch, Julianne Lynch, Louise Lynch, Maria Lynch, Orla Lynch, Susan Lynch, Teresa Lynch, Gemma Maguire, Kelly Mahoney, Sylvia Malanfi, Olga Malone, Shannon Mansour, Jonique Maple, Geraldine Marmion, Paula Martinez Hernandez, Yaza Martinez Serrano, Jacqueline Matthews, Sasha Maxwell, Sharon McAnellen, Siobhan McArdle, Ashlyn McAuliffe, Tara McCabe, Melissa McCafferty, Carla McCarthy, Deirdre McCarthy, Elaine McCarthy, Judy McCarthy, Ula McCarthy, Jackie McConville, Andrea McCran, Orla McDade, Orla McDermott Woods, Leisha McDonough, Mary T. MacDonald, Sandra MacDonald, Deborah McEntee, Melissa McAvoy, Sheena McGee, Tina McGee, Emma McGrath, Victoria McGrath, Stephanie McGrath McGillian, Kathy McGuinness, Danielle McGuinness, Roxanne McHugh, Michelle McKeown, Eileen McLaughlin, Ellen McLaughlin, Ursula McLaughlin, Louise McLaughlin, Sinead McManus, Erica McNamara, Rebecca McNamara, Ariane McQuillan, Alice McTague, Rebecca Mead Flynn, Orla Meehan, Rachel Meehan Duff, Nicole Melia, Nicola Melligan, Christiana Mendez Bertozo, Megan Menton, Esther Mester, Mary Mimna, Jessica Mitchell, Yulia Isabella Moldovan, Fiona Maloney, Gemma Maloney, Ursula Maloney Flaherty, Eva Monishko, Anzane Monzon, Amanda Mui, Jennifer Mooney, Nicola Mooney, Sarah Mooney, Marie Moore, Vanessa Moore, Nuala Moore Deverill, Deborah Moran, Lisa Moran, Deirdre Moriarty, Marguerite Morley, Tricia Morley, Suzanne Moroney, Briege Moran, Ellen Morris, Karen Morrissey, Sandra Morrissey, Ricardo Muchica, Mary Mulcahy, Donna Mulhall, Lisa Mullins, Fiona Murphy, Kate Murphy, Maria Murphy, Mary Bernadette Murphy, Mary Catherine Murphy, Nicola Murphy, Nora Murphy, Patricia Murphy, Kathy Murphy Ingle, Pamela Murray, Kaivia Nair, Sharon Nash, Lorana Christina Nazare Martins, Elisha Nigorgin, Claire Neeland, Surika Nolan, Christine Noon, Gillian Noon, Susan North, Agnieszka Nugent, Chloe Lynn Nugent, Kaylee Nulty, Georgina O'Brien, Aisling O'Brien, Evelyn O'Brien, Lisa O'Brien, Sally O'Brien, Tammy O'Brien, Yvonne O'Callaghan, Kate O'Connell, Adelaide O'Connor, Anya O'Connor, Brenda O'Connor, Caroline Alice O'Connor, Roisin O'Grady, Lisa O'Hara, Joan O'Loughlin, Amy O'Neill, Emer O'Neill, Fiona O'Neill, Jennifer O'Neill, Judith O'Neill, Sharon O'Neill, Shona O'Neill, Patricia Nicola O'Regan, Brianne O'Reilly, Shona O'Reilly, Sinead Catherine O'Reilly, Helen O'Riordan, Ciara O'Rourke, Karen O'Rourke, Sandra O'Rourke, Louise O'Shaughnessy, Anne O'Sullivan, Eilish O'Sullivan, Anne O'Toole, Maria Otero Garcia, Bernadette Owens, Emma Pacasoni, Lisa Pender, Beatriz Perez Checa, Ciara Phelan, Ciara Mary Phelan, Anne-Marie Pierce, Jennifer Pierce, Laura Pitkin, Celine Power, Ciara Power, Pamela Power, Angela Prendergast, Nora Price, Hazel Quigley, Patricia Quinlan, Aisling Quinn, Debbie Quinn, Catherine Quinn, Raquel Rado Maya, Shannon Rankin, Jenny Rattigan, Abigail Redden, Trace Redmond, Emma Reeves, Sarah Regan, Hina Rayman, Susan Reed, Suzanne Riley, Katarzyna Reynolds, Dervla Rice, Emma Reardon, Suzanne Reardon Hannon, Rabia Ritzvi, Judith Rogers, Anne Rogerson, Jigna Rocadia, Linda Rooney, Catherine Rudden, Ciara Ryle, Angela Ryan, Audrey Ryan, Caroline Ryan, Diane Ryan, Karen Ryan, Miriam Ryan, Sheila Ryan Wall, Sonia Sacristan, Carolina Sanchez, Maria Santos Blanco, Katie Savage, Anne Scarry, Karina Schluter, Anne Shanley, Louise Sheehan, Jeanine Sheehan, Pamela Sherlock, Roisin Sims, Anne-Marie Sloan, Emma Sloyan, Kelly Smith, Stephanie Smith, Sharon Smith, Isabel Somariba, Marian Soon, Aisling Stafford, Eva Stagg, Daisy Stevenson, Linda Sullivan, Lorraine Sullivan, Beatrice Tafuma, Marie Tagney, Elizabeth Thorne, Edel Thornton, Katie Tierney, Deirdre Travers, Teresa Tracy, Natasha Troy, Sandra Tully, Ellen Turner, Gillian Turner, Jacqueline Yoshida Cook, Maureen Uhuna Munra, Margaret Iconila, Celia Igonel, Jade Valentine, Danielle van der Plaat, Christina Vaughan, Miranda Wall, Belinda Wallace, Laureen Walsh, Tanya Walsh, Vivian Walsh, Joanne Waters, Ciara Weldon, Anne Whelan, Neve Whelan, Erzy White, Katarzyna Wolderska, Ru Wu, Joanna Wyvar, Patricia Young, Shamifa Zahir, Joanne Zimzaslona, and the Certificate for Inclusion in the Early Years Better Start, Louise Quinlan. I now have great pleasure in introducing our special awards. The College Gold Medal on the Certificate in Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years. The Gold Medal is awarded to the graduate who achieved first place on the programme, and the recipient is Niamh Whelan. Early Childhood Ireland Best Overall LINC Portfolio Award. This award is presented by Early Childhood Ireland to the graduate who is awarded the Best Overall LINC Portfolio. The recipient is Sonia Curran. And now I will present the Best LINC Portfolio Awards. These awards are presented for the best LINC portfolio in each of the programme's 7 groupings. The recipients are Maria Florencia Canudo Amptia, Sonia Kern, Lorraine Hackett, Teresa Lynch, Leisha McDonough, Adelaide O'Connor, and Anne Whelan. I now call upon Professor Kirsten May, President of the University of Limerick, to make her address.
Graduates, welcome. Dear Yves, I must begin by offering you the warmest of congratulations on completing this hugely important part of your learning journey. Today marks a milestone in your own personal development and further learning. Your work on graduating with these LINC program awards will continue to support the inclusion of all children in the early years and in turn prove to be hugely important to those who continue their own educational journeys. Graduates of today, for some of you, your further educational journey may continue. For others, it may end and you take your awards to the workplace. Nonetheless, and whatever path you have chosen, your success is hard-earned, highly valued, and above all, a credit to you and your support network. No one gets to graduate with any type of award without a great deal of hard work, commitment, and some degree of self-sacrifice. None of you came to education without that basic desire to help others to fulfill their potential. By fulfilling your own potential here at Mary Immaculate College and through these programs, you are now equal to that task. You have put yourself at the heart of this most valuable human endeavor, to empower others to empower themselves. Thank your tutors who work with such passion and commitment to educate the educators of tomorrow. Thank everyone who stands behind you, offering the support that cannot be measured. And thank yourself for having the perseverance to see your program of studies through to the end. We have faced some tough and dark times. We have faced challenges and more will come, but we have endured and we will continue to endure. For graduates of the last 2 years, your achievements are extra special. You have achieved an award and meet the exacting standards of this institution. That is a success in itself, but to do so with the backdrop of a global pandemic warrants the deepest admiration and richest congratulations. Graduates, you have prevailed during a unique moment in history, and your graduation marks a significant milestone on your personal journey of growth, on your quest to fulfill your goals and nurture your aspirations. You should be very proud of your achievements. Your family, friends, and tutors should be proud too, and you should all savor the moment. Your graduation is also of importance to society, as some of you may leave higher education to put to the test what you have learned to date and to develop your professional experience and expertise in novel and challenging contexts, as part of a team, as leader, and as engaged citizens. We are known as a UNESCO City of Learning, with many positive contributions given by its communities. Your success and achievements through these LINC programs will ensure that our youngest generations will continue to prosper. In addition, we must credit your work that is at the foundations of our education system, and for that, we salute you. Our societal rejuvenation will be supported by the addition of people like you who bring their skills, creativity and commitment into our classrooms, where students of all ages and abilities are assured a professional and progressive learning experience. Making a difference and enhancing change are key goals and guiding attributes for us as educators. And it is through these transferable skills that we hope you take out into the world to make that difference and enhance that change. Today, in now uncertain terms, you join a global community of the best alumni from Limerick, people who contribute to and make a difference to the lives of our youngest individuals on a daily basis. More than ever, we need that sense of community to be sustained and enhanced to help us address the many imbalances and societal issues before us. The shared experience of being a graduate can give rise to further experiences where you get to enhance your life and the life of others. You can build on your educational achievements to date and use these as a platform for continuing or lifelong learning and, moreover, for shaping the world of tomorrow. Together, our institutions place educational access at the heart of our mission. It is our role to ensure that anyone who has a passion or ability to learn should be enabled to do so. We cannot squander valuable human capital because we didn't remove basic obstacles to learning. We will continue to make education accessible to all. We will continue in our pursuit of equality, diversity, and inclusion. To finish, I will offer you nothing more than our collective, heartfelt congratulations. Patience, determination, and hard work will always bring success, and now you are equipped with the skill set and the tools to achieve success and overcome challenges. You are also equipped with the skill set to help others overcome their challenges. That cannot be ever underestimated. I will close by wishing you all the very best for your continued adventures in education. Feel tall, feel proud, savor and relish the achievements because we are immensely proud of you. Thank you and many congratulations. Kumergus Agoma, Goramila Maragot.
I am pleased to call upon Professor Eugene Wall, President of Mary Immaculate College, to make his conferring address.
President Kirsten May, Bishop Brendan Leahy, colleagues, graduates of the class of 2021 and their families and friends who are watching this ceremony online today. Faran Fairqueen Fáilseoireamh Illig go dtí Searmanas Bronta an Léonú. Is mór a going vorgóluúdar an lá speisialta seo darghuid Maclean. Today marks the end of our graduation ceremonies for 2021 here at Mary Immaculate College. It had been our earnest wish to welcome you to the college in person to celebrate graduation from the Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years programme. However, in light of the worsening public health situation and conscious of our obligations to prioritise your safety and the safety and staff of others at this time, we took the very difficult decision to pivot to this virtual online live stream ceremony here today, which is being broadcast from the Lime Tree Theatre in the college. Notwithstanding our acute disappointment, and I'm sure yours, we hope that although we remain physically distant from each other this morning, that you and your family and friends, through the power of technology, can meaningfully connect with us to celebrate this very special day and your wonderful achievement in graduating from the LINC programme. On behalf of all my colleagues and myself, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to the class of 2021 for arriving at this milestone in your lives. We share your pride today. You're the 5th cohort to undertake the Certificate in Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years, and it gives us great pleasure to build on the success of the programme again this year. The LINC conferring ceremonies over the past number of years have always been especially memorable for us here at Mary Immaculate College. I've continued to reflect on what are the particular features that distinguish the LINC graduation ceremony from our other graduation ceremonies, and there are indeed many. Among the distinctive features are the wide geographic distribution of the student cohort, the rich and varied experiences that you as early childhood trailblazers have brought to the programme, and your participation in what is a pioneering, innovative and indeed a multi-award winning programme. In particular, however, the graduation here symbolises the significant contribution of all early years educators to the creation of enriched, inclusive years experiences for all children. There's an Irish proverb, or shanachal, which reminds us that a good start is half the work, or tus mai Latin hebra. And you as early years educators, through your commitment to inclusion in the early years, continue to contribute to the creation of a more inclusive society for all of us. In congratulating you on your significant achievement, I extend my thanks on your behalf to your family, friends and colleagues who've supported you through this journey during the past year. It's with their support, assistance and sacrifice that you have achieved on this programme. And it's important to pay tribute to them today as we acknowledge your award. I would like at this point, on all of your behalf, to sincerely thank all of these wonderful people who have supported you at arriving at your destination here today. Mary Immaculate College has a long tradition of excellence in teaching and learning in the early years. Our first degree programme in early childhood care and education began in 1999. Since then, our suite of programmes in this important area range from this programme at level 6 to degree programmes at level 8 and to postgraduate studies up to and including doctoral level. Here in Ireland, as you know, stemming from a historical legacy, children experience a split system of early childhood education, with early childhood education being provided in the early learning and care settings and at primary and special school level in junior and senior infant classes. Given our strong conviction regarding the critical importance of high-quality early childhood experiences for all our children, we at MIC are deeply committed to supporting our students to develop the necessary competencies and dispositions to support all children to achieve their potential from the very start. However, as noted in the introduction to the recent publication Leading Inclusion from the Inside Out, which was written by colleagues here at MIC, including your LINC programme tutors, creating spaces where all children belong can only be authenticated by a commitment to inclusion evidenced in the habits of an inclusive pedagogy that's firmly located in inclusive culture and practice. Through your achievements on the LINC programme, you've clearly demonstrated your commitment to the creation of an inclusive early childhood system that removes barriers and enables all children and families to flourish. We fully realise that committing to the LINC programme has involved much personal sacrifice in the context of the many other professional and personal commitments in the very busy professional lives that you all lead. From the commencement of the programme, therefore, we have engaged in ongoing evaluation of student experiences of the programme to ensure that the LINC programme meets your needs as early childhood teachers. As you may know, we've published an interim evaluation of the LINC programme previously, and we're currently finalising an evaluation of the first 4 years of the programme. I'm happy to say that we continue to be greatly heartened by the evaluation findings, which suggest that the programme continues to be informative, interesting, well-resourced and relevant, as encapsulated in the words of all of you in the programme evaluation that we invited you to participate in for the 2020-21 period. Loved it. One of the most informative courses completed in a long while. I would suggest that this becomes a compulsory course, as it gives hands-on strategies that all others don't. Comments like this were echoed by so many of you, both in the evaluation and in your own portfolios, as well as during the programme, and I think they're testimony to your leadership as you take up the role of inclusion coordinators in leading inclusive culture, pedagogy and practice in your settings. I know then that you, as ambassadors for inclusion, will do everything you can to ensure that every child is included. LINC is first and foremost your programme, and we take this evaluation very seriously. We continue, therefore, to adapt the programme based on your observations and experiences each year. The LINC Consortium derives great satisfaction from the impact that the programme is having on supporting you as inclusion coordinators on your journey to creating a truly inclusive early childhood system. The LINC programme is offered by a consortium consisting of Mary Immaculate College, Early Childhood Ireland and the Freble Department of Primary and Early Childhood Education in Maynooth University. Both of these institutions, including Mary I, also have a significant commitment to early childhood education, and we're delighted to work with them on this important initiative. Their expertise, knowledge and experience have significantly impacted on the LINC programme's success. This is a shining example of excellent collaboration and partnership within the higher education landscape, and it's having a real and significant impact for early childhood teachers, children and society more generally. In recognising the consortium, I wish in particular to thank the Programme Steering Committee, including Professor Emer Ring and Dr Lisa O'Sullivan from Mary Immaculate College, Teresa Heaney and Liz Kearns from Early Childhood Ireland, Niamh Fortune and Patsy Stafford from the Freble Department at Maynooth University, and Shirley Heaney as the National Programme Coordinator of the LINC programme, as well as the academic staff and professional services staff at Mary Immaculate College, who've supported this initiative since its inception. I want to extend special thanks to all of the tutors who have worked with you throughout this programme. I'd like also to take this opportunity to acknowledge the very substantial support from the Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth, and the support of the Department of Education for their continuing support for this programme. I also want to thank the University of Limerick, which has ratified your degrees and deemed your standard of achievement suitable for admission to the ranks of its graduates. In particular, I congratulate Professor May on her recent appointment, and I thank her for her presence with us at this conferring ceremony this morning. For their contribution to today's ceremony, I want to thank in particular the mace bearer for the University of Limerick, John O'Neill, and also to Carrie O'Donnell, our sign language interpreter. Finally, I return to you, the class of 2021. As you become inclusion coordinators, you're now leaders for inclusion. Coming with that is not just a great responsibility, but a great expectation of the work that you'll undertake. It will no doubt bring its own challenges, but it will also bring great joy and a great sense of achievement. Learn from these challenges and embrace these achievements as you continue to strive for inclusion in all that you do, remembering always that it's the impact that you will make on the lives of children that is what truly matters. Finally, it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge especially the significance of your achievement in the context of the times that we are continuing to live through, as other speakers have already done. As referred to by the Taoiseach a number of weeks ago, this is a once-in-a-century pandemic. The first 4 years of the LINC programme came to an end as the world was pitched into a global pandemic. The LINC Consortium was at that time just beginning our work on developing the 5th year of the programme, which is the programme you've just completed. And I want to congratulate you for your outstanding achievement in graduating during these exceptionally challenging and unpredictable times. It's certainly an achievement that is not to be underestimated. Godugadi agahrach agus banartív vor dros sail, tá sulagam go mé lá jasaguv, gur míle maiaguv galéir. Thank you.
As our online ceremony draws to a close, I would like to extend my gratitude to everyone involved in the preparation of today's event. Today is the result of weeks of preparatory work. It is impossible at this point to name everyone, but I would like to extend my appreciation to staff in the following areas: the LINC team, Student Academic Administration, Faculty of Education Office, the President's Office, Buildings and Estates, the Lime Tree Theatre, ICT, Strategic Communications and Marketing, Mizu and our signer Carrie O'Donnell, as well as finally the mace bearer John O'Neill from the University of Limerick. Credit is due to all in making this occasion possible, particularly, as other speakers have said, in the light of the pandemic. We are truly delighted to have been able to host today's ceremony. It was a pleasure to be involved and to witness how everybody has worked so hard to make this event such a success for you, our new graduates. And while our live ceremony will come to an end now shortly, we will be streaming some messages of congratulations from our LINC consortium partners, that is FREBL, Department of Primary and Early Childhood at Maynooth University, and also Early Childhood Ireland, and indeed ourselves here at Mary Immaculate College, as well as messages from the Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth, who have been so committed to this programme from the outset and who have supported us on this magical journey that we have been on and continue to be on with you and with our wonderful tutors here who I know have supported you on this journey. So, Gurv Mila Maha Gurv Golair agus Buekus O'Cree.
I'm delighted to speak to you here today at your graduation. I'd like to thank the LINC Consortium, led by Mary Immaculate College in partnership with Early Childhood Ireland and Maynooth University's FREBL Department of Primary and Early Childhood Education, for inviting me and for their hard work and dedication in ensuring that the programme could be delivered during COVID-19. And to all of you, I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you for graduating from the LINC programme today. It's a fantastic achievement to complete this year-long programme, whilst also working with children in your preschool setting, particularly this year, given the COVID-19 restrictions. The LINC programme is a key initiative under the Access and Inclusion model, which is designed to ensure that children with disabilities can access and participate in the early childhood care and education programme to the fullest extent possible. Since this multi-award winning programme began, 4,089 early years educators have graduated. Last year, the sector had 2,347 inclusion coordinators working in preschool settings nationwide, driving change and transforming early learning experiences for young children. The LINC programme has been a key contributor to the success of the Access and Inclusion model in the inclusion and integration of children in the ECCE programme. The programme has won multiple awards. It's been subject to several evaluations, all positive, and the programme has been the source of inspiration of new policy development in the early learning and childcare sector and indeed in other sectors, including schools. Most of you graduating today are performing or will soon perform a new leadership role of inclusion coordinator within your preschool setting, joining a growing cohort of inclusion coordinators across the country. This pivotal role involves providing leadership within the preschool setting in relation to issues of diversity, equality and inclusion. You will play a critical role in leading inclusive practice, promoting an inclusive culture and providing support and information to staff on inclusion on all children, creating the conditions for staff to develop high quality inclusive practices. You'll work closely with parents and other professionals, including early years specialists, in cases where a child has complex additional needs, which require more targeted supports, and you'll support your preschool setting to complete and regularly review its inclusion policy. You'll make a positive and long-lasting impact on those with whom you work and the children and families that you serve. So on behalf of the Minister of the Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth, congratulations to you all again on this wonderful achievement, and best of luck to you all in your roles as inclusion coordinators.
Fáilte Galéir go Coláiste Bhur gan Small Inov. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of you to Mary Immaculate College today. My name is Emer Ring and I'm Dean of Early Childhood and Teacher Education here at Mary Immaculate College in Limerick. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely congratulate you on your wonderful achievement, which you will be marking this Saturday. The LINC programme is a programme that I have been deeply committed to since its inception in 2016. As our research on the programme continues to highlight, the LINC programme remains an agent of change in presenting a powerful pathway to creating early childhood environments where diversity is the norm. Crucially, it acknowledges the highly skilled and complex role of leadership for inclusion and focuses on equipping you with the knowledge, skills and dispositions needed to lead organisational change and ultimately increase the engagement and achievement for children with diverse learning abilities. This week marks your graduation as inclusion coordinators and celebrates your central role in leading inclusive culture, practice and pedagogy in your settings. We are very proud of your achievement in completing the LINC programme while the world experienced what the Taoiseach recently referred to as a once-in-a-century pandemic. As you know, being a leader for inclusion in the early years requires commitment, resilience, flexibility, empathy, and a passionate belief in the transformative power of high-quality early childhood care and education for all children and their families. Leadership has never been more important than in these times, as we strive to ensure that our children's right to childhood remains intact while we continue to live through the biggest pandemic of our generation. I wish you the very best in the years ahead as you continue to make a real difference for children, families, your colleagues and the wider society in your work as inclusion coordinators. It has been and continues to be my privilege to be associated with the LINC programme and to work alongside a dedicated and expert team in supporting a cohort of exceptional students who are committed to ensuring all children have an equal opportunity to achieve their potential right from the start. Cogardicus O'Cree Liv Galéir. Sincere congratulations and I wish you the very best in your role as inclusion coordinators in the years ahead. Garimina Mahagav. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Teresa Heaney and I'm the CEO of Early Childhood Ireland. As you know, Early Childhood Ireland is one of the partners in the LINC programme, and so for that reason I've been given an opportunity to join today's ceremony in order to congratulate all of the students. It has been an extraordinary year and you will hear much more about that during the ceremony, but I just wanted to take a moment to talk about the extraordinary early years workforce and their commitment throughout this pandemic. Not only has the workforce managed to keep services open, it has managed to keep them open safely, ensuring that they continue to be fun and playful spaces for children, We have seen a fantastic increase in the opportunities that children now have to play outside when they attend their early years service. And we have seen services develop fantastic ways of continuing to engage with parents. All of that speaks to an incredibly motivated and committed workforce. And alongside all of that, we have this huge group of students who also have managed to complete the LINC programme throughout this past year, which was not very easy considering it was also all online in this last year. So I just want to take an opportunity on behalf of all of my colleagues in Early Childhood Ireland to sincerely thank and congratulate each and every one of you. And I really, really want to wish you great success in your continued career. I hope that you have an opportunity to celebrate with your family, your friends and your colleagues, and just congratulations to one and all.
Congrats to all in completing the LINC course. And that's from all of us here in the Frederick Department in Maynooth University.
Dear LINC class of 2021, on behalf of myself and the entire LINC team, I would like to congratulate you all on graduating from the Leadership for Inclusion in the Early Years programme.
We want to let you know that we are very proud of you and all that you have achieved.
Your dedication to inclusion will make a big difference to many children and families.
This year has been a challenge, but you have all taken it in your stride.
Although we can only celebrate your graduation with you virtually,
we will remember you for your enthusiasm and dedication to the inclusion of all children.
To the LINC graduates of 2021, we salute you. And remember,
small changes make a huge difference.